what Elon Musk is about to say, and in all honesty, it is so wrong on every point that it's hard to wrap your mind around the fact that Elon Musk, who you may think is a smart guy, you may think is an accomplished guy, and more importantly, you might think is an informed guy. It will be hard for you to imagine that every point he makes is factually incorrect. And the conclusion that he draws is dead wrong.
So they'll send the money overseas to one NGO, then they'll go through a bunch of them, and then I'm highly confident that a bunch of that money then comes back to the United States and lands in the pockets of the people you just mentioned.
If you're highly confident of that with no proof and it's impossible for it to even happen, you are a person who has confidence in things that no one should trust. If you trust Elon Musk and he says to you, I have high level of confidence that that is happening, you are trusting someone whose confidence is untrustworthy. If you don't know anything about what USAID has done and you're happy that he took money from food banks in Kansas, and you don't know that that was USAID support, and you don't know that farmers all over America just had their subsidies cut because they were providing food to be distributed around the world through USAID, and they're going to go bankrupt, shame on you for saying I trust Elon Musk on this. Because you just heard the guy say he's pretty sure that that money is just a big grift and, quote, a bunch of it is coming back and going in the pockets of those people. And do you know why Elon Musk is saying that? He tells you in the next sentence.
But it is a circuitous route. It's not like it doesn't go directly, but let's just say that there's a lot of strangely wealthy members of Congress where I'm trying to connect the dots of how did they become rich while earning, how'd they get 20 million if they're earning 200,000 a year? Nobody can explain that.
And notion that he's a highly confident, smart guy who knows there's a circuitous route that all this money takes, and he's highly confident that a bunch of it has come back and put in the pockets, and that's how people making $200,000 a year are now worth $20 million, and he's going to connect the dots. If you trust that guy, Godspeed to you. When politicians get paid off, let me get close, Billy. I'm going to really into this. When politicians get paid off, and they commit crimes for which they are then punished, do you know who the money has never come from? Poor farmers in Africa. Do you know who the money has never come from? Food banks in Kansas. Do you know who the money has come from? Rich donors like Elon Musk. How dare him suggest that this crucial work that has been going on around the world for decades is really just a grift to make senators and congresspeople on the left really rich. It is nonsense. And if you think that you trust a guy who's highly confident that that's what happened, I think you should readjust your priorities. And that man who's that foolish today is spending his time deciding what is waste and fraud.